What is up, guys? Welcome back for another video. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Hopefully for you guys who are currently running businesses that everything is going well for you, and that for my pressure washing guys, season is starting to kick off pretty soon. We'll be entering those warmer months very shortly. But so I created this video, as you see in the title. I've created a new company, and it is called the $99adclub.com. It is a service I created and I've been wanting to do for a while to help other local service-based businesses generate leads from Facebook advertising. I know a lot of guys struggle with lead generation. Some guys might be on Google. Some guys might, try the lead, like paid websites like Angie's List, something like that, and you're overpaying for leads. You're paying to talk to people, or you're paying for leads that you don't even get to talk to those people. You're just wasting money down the drain. So the reason why I wanted to do this though is because I have been using Facebook ads to generate leads for my business for the past like 5-6 years. And it has been like the bread and butter for me. I know some guys have tried to run Facebook ads on their own, and it hasn't worked. Facebook is garbage. But to that, what I'm going to say is this, is that when you run a business, you can't be the expert in everything, right? And so some things you have to understand the value of outsourcing, or at least getting some training or education on those areas that you're weak in, before just assuming something doesn't work. Because when you say it doesn't work, it doesn't mean that it actually doesn't work, because obviously it does work for some people. And so what we want to understand is, no matter what we're doing, is understand, okay, for the people it's working for, how is it working? And if it's not working for me, you must assume that first that you're doing something wrong. Now, I will say this. Some of you guys might be in smaller markets, and now, that it might not be as many qualified leads, or it might not hit as well as in other cities. So I can understand certain things. And I'm going to give you guys a few tips for this video ends on, if you're doing Facebook ads on your own, how you can improve it. And I do want to mention as well that this service is not just for like people in the pressure washing industry. If you own an auto detailing company, we can help you. If you own, window tinting, plumber, whatever, local service-based businesses, you should be using Facebook to generate leads. And it's just that plain and simple. How you find success on Facebook though will be a little bit different, because there's different aspects we get into when it comes to running ads on Facebook. So now we'll kind of get into the little tip portion of things. When it comes to running ads on Facebook, what you guys got to understand is that there's many components to a working ad. One, there's your targeting, right? That's one aspect. Some of you guys who say ads don't work on Facebook, you don't even have your targeting for location optimized. I see ads sometimes from different businesses in North Carolina, and the companies in California. You're already making a big mistake. You're wasting money showing ads to people who are not even in your location. So, like I said, if you guys want to choose to do these things on your own, please at least go watch a couple of YouTube, get at least a good understanding. Stop trying to save money, do everything yourself sometimes. Sometimes you end up losing more money because you're flushing money down the toilet. If you're a local business, there's no reason why your ad should be being shown, past a certain mile radius, let alone to a whole different state. You know what I'm saying? So that's one aspect, right? Then we get into targeting. Then we get into the age demographics and different things. One of the tips I'll give you guys is, when you run these ads, just leave the interest out. I don't normally target any interest. Facebook, and the reason why is because Facebook is smart enough to know that if you do a good job with your ad copy and your ad creative and your call to action, Facebook will put the ad in front of the people who needs to see it. Facebook has almost an infinite amount of data points on us. I mean, from how much time we spend on Facebook, the ads that we are more likely to react to. They know these things. So that's just one aspect I want to give you. And then there's the targeting campaigns, the campaign you choose, right? You can choose to run for leads, messages, engagement, awareness. I never do awareness ads or anything like that. I typically only, for my pressure washing business, I like to run for message campaigns. That's where I found the most success, even more than running for a lead campaign. Now, mind you, the business you do, if you're in a different industry, leads might work best for you, but I've found out for me and a few other industries that work, optimizing for message campaigns work best. All right, so another piece of advice I want to give to you guys is, we talked about the ad creative, right? So that is going to be another factor, because if you think about an ad, what's the objective of an ad, right? Is to get attention. If your ad is not getting attention, then you're wasting your money. So create ads that garner attention. So make sure you're at least at the bare minimum, right? And I'm gonna give you guys another tip, is that I feel like I've seen a change to where now video ads are performing better. Not in every instance, but video ads are doing pretty well. So if you can create some type of video creative, do that. Make it interesting. It doesn't need to be like a professional commercial type. Honestly, you want to make it, the ad, if it's a video ad, make it seem almost less like a commercial. So I'm starting to play around with different forms of creative right now that are less commercialized and more like TikTok content, right? And Instagram reels, things that engage people. Because if you can make your ad feel like not like an ad but still get attention, then like you win, and your costs per like engagement and lead is going to be cheaper if you can bring it down, right? So there's some things I'm playing around with myself and other clients I have currently. So that's another tip for you guys. So we got to talk about, the ad creative. And what I was saying before, if you're going to use images, right? So I got off track, my brain be everywhere. But if you're going to use images, make sure when you use like a clean image. For you guys who are using before and after pictures, those seem to work well for industries that that you can see a visual before and after. Right now, every industry can you show a visual before and after. But like say if you have a window tinting company, right? Show the car, the windows before, and show the after work. That just a clean, simple, before and after works well. The key to even those though, make sure you take a high quality picture, no distractions in the background, and what's the object of focus is pretty much, you can tell what is the focus of the image. Make sure, it's a big tip, make sure, that both pictures are taken from the same exact angle, because it just makes it visually easier to look at, and it makes it plain and clear before and after. When you take the picture, a before and after picture from different angles, it kind of throws people off a little bit. Now obviously our brains can still tell it's before and after, but it just literally kind of like throws people off a little bit subconsciously if it's not from the same angle. So that's just my pieces of advice for you. Make sure your targeting is right, is on point. And analyze the data. When you're running ads, play around with different ad creatives. Don't just assume you take one image and that's going to work, and and then you cut the ad off because it's not working. Play around, replace the images, change up your offer, change your ad copy. Play around with these different factors. Like for me, I'll give you guys another piece of advice. I don't even run ads to below a certain age range because I know it doesn't convert. If you think about this, say for example, if I'm a pressure washing company, we're doing mainly homes, right? So the average homeowner is going to be in their 30s or higher. So if you're running your targeting and you have it set to all age range, 18s, you're literally wasting money showing this ad to 18 and 20-year-olds who have no interest in what you're doing. Now, if you have an auto detailing company, you might do that because 18-year-olds, 25-year-olds, they own cars. But when it comes to homeowners, I looked at the data points that most of my engagement becomes from people who are 34 to 65 plus. So a lot of people are actually in the older, even the older side of things. So pretty much, if I really had to be like, where the majority is usually about 40 plus, but 35 is the good sweet spot for me to start my age range. But I know these things because I've been running ads for a while, and this is for my area and my niche. So just to sum things up though, for anyone who's interested in working with me, understand a few more. I'm gonna give you let me pause real quick. One more last tip. For local service-based businesses, try to get more reviews on your page. So my page has a lot of reviews, right? So the ad attracts, the reviews hook. Obviously good reviews. Now, to what I was gonna say. For those who would be interested in working with me, plans start at $99. That's what's called the $99 ad club. That plan might work for you if you're a very beginner. Now you need to have at least have an ad budget plus the fee it costs. Because when you pay the $99 or $200 or $300 a month to me, my service, my company, that's the service fee for, hands off. It's, create the ad, manage the ad, run the ad for you. So it's hands off for you, which is generate leads. Once they come to you, then it's on you once the lead comes in, right? But before that, everything else is, we do it for you. So you don't have to worry about any of those things. So you have to pay the retainer, and then you have to also have an ad budget. So this option is not going to be optimal for the guys who are running, a very tight operation right now. You don't really have much money to spend on marketing, but I do still want to help you guys. So instead of paying a monthly fee, what I'm doing is I do have a Facebook ads course, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweeten the offer. So for the Facebook ads course, what I'm going to put on top of that is that you can get a 1 hour Zoom call so you can go through the training time you want to, but over that 1 hour Zoom call, I will walk through you and help you optimize your Facebook page and teach you how to run ads and kind of help you come up with some ad creative for your business. And like I said, this is not limited to pressure washing, guys. Auto detailing, whatever you do, hit me up. Now I won't take everybody. So if you want to inquire, you can go to the website, scroll down to the bottom, and input your information, but I'm not going to take on everybody because I don't want to work with every niche. I want to keep it between, a few specific niches. But if you're just curious, I'm not going to name all the niches right now, but if you're curious whether or not Facebook ads can work with you, just go to the website and put in your information and I will contact you. But so like I said, it's hands off for you. So the way the process works is you're going to reach out to me, let me know what you do, that you're interested, blah, blah, blah. Once we determine, I can work with you, so we'll probably either talk over a phone call or a Zoom call or email. I want to get to know a little bit about your business. Obviously, then you pay the fee. I'm going to get added to your access to your Facebook page and we'll create you an ad account unless you already have one. Then you're going to add a credit card so your ad budget will be paid specifically by you. We don't take on the money for the ad budget. We don't take the retainer fee that is paid to us. Throughout the month, we'll be obviously keeping track of the ad and to make sure that it is optimized and that it's generating leads for you and that's actually working. If we try something that's not working, we're gonna, we'll take it down, replace it with something else. Like I said, we'll be testing different data points. Please understand, some industries and some guys depending on your area might see faster success. You might create your ad. The first ad works very well and boom, you're generating leads. Some might take a little bit more time. Understand that with marketing though, marketing is a consistency thing. I've been told by so many people who see my ad multiple times because we're always running an ad with my own business, right? So some people, it took them 7 touches, 7 times seeing my ad for them to become a customer. Understand that when you run an ad, that you're going to have different pools of people. Some people are going to be ready to buy right then. Okay, that's great. Some people are just like, they're taking your information now. They're made aware of your business, but they're not ready to buy because they're not in need of your service yet. But when the time comes, they're going to be thinking about you. 3, you're going to be in front of people who are just not interested at all, right? You might be another one might be people who are interested but just can't afford it at the moment. So if you just run an ad for 1 week, and you don't get any leads and you're like, oh man, this doesn't work. This is what I want to explain to you guys who are saying this doesn't work. 1, you probably didn't run the ad long enough. 3, it wasn't even optimized. So understand these things. And this is why I said you shouldn't be trying to do everything on your own. Leave marketing to marketing people, just like you want people to leave the pressure washing to your company, or the auto detailing to your company, or the electrical services to your company. You don't want everyone trying to do everything yourselves. If that was the case, you wouldn't have a business. So what we understand when we run our own companies is that we're good at what we're good at, right? And that's why they're calling professional. So understand that for other things, you might also need a professional. And you shouldn't be trying to do everything on your own. So for you guys, that is the 2 options right now. If you're interested in hands-off advertising for your Facebook advertising for your business, and you're interested, you're like, okay, I want to do this, then reach out to me. You can hit me by email, or you go to the website, and like I said, input your information, and I will get back with you very shortly, and we can move forward from there. If you're not interested in this, perfectly fine. If you want to do the one-off option, that is $127. You'll get the course for lifetime, but then you'll also get that 1-hour Zoom session where I will, physically go over Facebook advertising with you for your specific business and kind of give you my insight, what I think will work best for you. All right. In the pressure washing industry who's just sitting off and you don't have any before and after photos to access, you can go. There's a link below here. I made photos from my personal photos available for reuse. If you guys want to access that, so you can get the Google Drive link, things like 100 before and after photos in there. It's $45. You have free access, so you have my permission to take those photos and use them as your own until get your own photos or whatever. Like, you can use them indefinitely if you want to, but if you don't have any work to show, I understand it's hard to get business in, so you're free to use the before and after photos if you purchase. If you don't purchase and you use my photos, then and I catch it, we're gonna have a problem. No, we're gonna have a problem. But with that being said, guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to working with you.